I'm Oh My God Tarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Let's have a look-see at who's doing the talking with the astrology reading cards, and then we'll get into a tarot spread. If you like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website, and here we go. Oakley dokes. Let's see who's doing the flapping of the gums when it comes to Gemini. Fellow air sign Libra. So this energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Okay, so we have somebody who's oriented around that Venus energy. So they're like beautiful things, art, love, poetry, collecting vintage. And Libra, very charming, known to be very charming and intellectual. So you'll enjoy conversations with them. So you know who this person is. You like talking to them. Okay? Next sign is Capricorn. And the energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Earth sign, old Capricorn. And you like this. I feel like you're attracted to this type of thing. I mean, you are, right? Because they're a little bougie. They like the finer things. So, of course, their whole thing is achievement. They like to plan and organize and do things that challenge them. They have a good level of discipline, and their structure and ability to stick to a plan is something that's admirable to other people. So I think you like that as well. As a mutable sign, you would admire something like that. And I like this so far. Go ahead and talk about Gemini. Go ahead. And finally, we have Scorpio energy. This is where it gets deep. Right? The Scorpio energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. So some of you guys have a very interesting individual as far as their intellect, but also their commitment when they are committed. Now, it may take a lot for them to get to a level of, I care about you, but when they do, it's like a lifelong type caring. And like if it goes south, good luck, because revenge. Definitely some spite when it goes wrong. But I'm not saying that's the case. Let's see what type of energy they have coming at you when they're talking. What's your vibe when you're saying what you're saying? Taking it from the planetary cards, and that's the sun. Okay, they're living in the ego. This is your immortal spirit. Purpose and destiny is involved. So it's like, it feels like this is bigger than me. This is my ego at stake. So it's an intangible. A lot of it goes into how they feel about you, but it's like, in this case, it's like how they feel about themselves. Their ego will be the bottom, common denominator. They're how they feel about, it's like, it's out of your hands how they feel about you and why they're talking about you. It's about their own sense of purpose or their own ego. So like, let's say you just went and bought a pair of Uggs, right? No problem. What, is there a problem? There's no problem. But this person has a vendetta against Uggs. Oh my God, like they kill animals and stuff like that. I can't believe I'm so triggered right now. You know, it's their own ego. It's their own purpose. Something they feel strongly about. Something that especially influences them or affects them. So let's have a look at the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot. You hear me shuffling it. And we're going to see what in the heck this person's talking about. Okay. They ain't over it. This is pretty dramatic. This is the Four of Swords. And it's supposed to represent them kind of going through some sort of trauma and reflecting upon what happened, processing it, and maybe even showing some gratitude that they survived it because they don't know how they survived. This card is in reverse, so it feels like a little over dramatic, like something happened and they went through it and maybe they're bringing it up a lot. Maybe it was a little conflict with you, but it was something that affected them, something that they're still having trouble processing. So you guys may have had a little bit of conflict. Okay. So somebody that you had a little bit of conflict, a little blow to their ego, and they're still talking about you. Okay. At least you know it's a little dramatic. Then we have the Magician. So communication is key here when it comes to manifesting and moving forward. In this case, I feel like there's an absence of communication with this person. I feel like that's the thing that can drive things forward, is really understanding a situation, maybe perspectives, asking the questions you want to know. I feel like this person has had an experience with you. I don't even know if you're aware that they've had this experience with you, but maybe it affected them deeper than originally thought. And this is your first major arcana card, so there's a bigger theme involved here. And of course, the Magician is associated with Mercury, the planet of speed, technology, and communication. So we'll keep that in mind. And the next card we have here is the Temperance card. Okay, so this is so this card is about moderation. It's about being cool, being chill, relax. Just keep it moving. Keep the water flowing. See how chill that is? See how chill that is? It's about healing. It's about reconciliation. It's about finding resolve. Flowing seamlessly into solution or closure. And finding healing regardless of how that looks. That doesn't mean getting back together. It could. But just being like, coming to a conclusion, being like, you know what? We're 12. I'm over it. We're good. This is Sagittarius energy, and you know how chill Sagittariuses are. They're like, okay, whatever, I don't know. Bygones be bygones, and whatever, so on. I wonder if that's what this person you need to embody that if you're cross-watching. Like, if you're still not over this thing that happened and you're being all dramatic about it, talking about it over and over and over, and maybe you just need to talk about it with the person. Maybe you need to talk about it with the Gemini, because you guys are ruled by Mercury as well. So communication is the thing. It's the thing. It's the way towards salvation. All right. Next card we have here is the Two of Wands. I think this person's wondering about it. Okay, that's good. That's good. This person may be afraid to talk to you. Maybe that's why they haven't talked to you. But they do want healing. I guess you had a falling out with this person in the past. Maybe they've reached a point where they think they need to communicate. They want healing. They want reconciliation. And they wonder. I think that's the biggest part of this, is their ego. So maybe they're wondering about your status before they do that, or if you're interested in hearing from them. It could be sensitive. Oh my God, this person's getting interested in getting together and reconnecting. Like, reconnecting on a level that you were before. The only thing that's holding them back is their ego. See, we knew from Libra that they had relationships on the brain. But we're like, okay. We don't want to jump to conclusions here. Maybe they want a solemn, dignified Capricornian connection. Thinking long term. And then Scorpio thinking about that loyalty. This person's loyal. This person is in despair when you guys are not communicating. Wondering what they did wrong, what happened, what they could have done better. This person wants healing, reconciliation. This person wants duality. We got 2 2s. This person wants this connection. You and I and you, me and you. They don't, nobody else. They want balance. They want there to be action. See, that Two of Wands is in reverse, just like the Magician. It feels like a situation where they want things to happen, but it might be their ego that is preventing them from making those things happen. But there's actions that need to be taken. Like, they need to be the one to initiate communication or a certain conversation. Because this person, they got them feels. Two of Cups. Tell me more about the Two of Cups, though. 7 of Wands. Oh, they might be a little defensive. Maybe, yeah, again, the ego can make you be all embarrassed and stuff like that. Embarrassed of your feelings. That's cute, but it's like kind of immature. But this person's a little defensive. What are they defensive about? What do you got them defending? Be defensive about the connection they have to you. What do they have to do? Ay! What do they have to defend? Oh, here it is. Here's what they have to defend. There's some abandonment. They might be abandoning something or turning their back on something in order to be with you. Maybe ignoring some religious belief. Maybe ignoring a discrepancy in culture. They'll have to stand their ground in certain situations. Maybe just social class, status, personality, appearance. Person's willing. Oh, they know they'll be dealing with a lot. That's so cool. 7 of Wands gives us the defensiveness, because I'm just realizing you guys can't really see there. Maybe now you can. 7 of Wands giving us the defensiveness. 5 of Pentacles, the feeling abandoned, feeling shut out. But I feel like this person is smitten, so they may be shutting out the naysayers for you, or potentially for you if you're interested. And then we have the 5 of Wands, so now we know there's competition around, there's people involved, people trying to get involved, but we saw the duality, we saw the I care about this connection in particular. I'm into this, I want healing, reconciliation, I want us to be good. I want to forget what other people are saying. All the noise around us, all the people we have to walk away from, or I have to walk away from. That's where that Scorpion loyalty comes from. That's where that comes in. Alright, so this person... Oh! See? Wow, it's a lot of 5s. It's a lot of 5s, guys. So it's a lot of change, a lot of transition, a lot of things moving forward. And I feel like you're moving towards kind of a dramatic situation where the next partnership, the next connection that you make, this one's really deep and this one's really, really into it, and willing to sacrifice for it. This person has regrets. I feel like you know this person, but this person has regrets about the past. Maybe they walked away before, maybe that's the trauma. Maybe whatever happened to have you guys disconnect. This person has a lot of regrets about it. Their feelings have not healed from that, and they realize that they are like, nah, I wish things went differently. I don't care what other people have to say. I don't care what other people's opinions are on our relationship or whatever the heck I have to deal with. I'll deal with it because I am willing to walk away from a lot of people or a lot of places, things, judgment, or whatever the heck, and stand my ground for this connection. And that shows like the depth. And that's kind of giving us that like Scorpio, Capricorn vibe. It's like they will walk away from everyone for their person that they love. But it shouldn't be that dramatic. So I'm sure if it's anything that resonates with you, you'll know who it is. Alright, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There is a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop, and that's my cat. Hi, Minnie. Hey, pretty girl. She wanna be shy now when I put her on the spot. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. So you only wanna meow when you're interrupting. Okay, love you. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.